Chelsea plans to buy a new midfielder and a defender. According to Johnson Sports, seen on the screen here, he said that Chelsea wants to buy a midfielder and a defender. They have players in mind, and if they can bring forward their plans to recruit them now, instead of in the close season, the club will do so. More like if the opportunity presents itself, if they have a good buy in the market, a good offer in the market that they will buy now instead of when the transfer window will close. But I don't see Chelsea doing anything transfer this January. I don't see it happening because the Chelsea I know, if to say we want sign, if we don't they get speculation, if we don't start around those kind October, November, then if we don't they speculate, but so far so good. No player is on our radar. Instead, is the fans that are even saying that okay, what of this one? Just presenting some offers like Chelsea should look towards this player, look towards this side. You understand? But them getting a new defender and a new midfielder. Chelsea, Maguire is still there. We can fight for this guy's signature. We can do it. We can press her to get this guy's signature. You understand? We can press her to get his signature. And also, Tyrique George is expected to leave on a permanent transfer this month. Well, Tyrique George is going to leave this month. You know that initially his deal with Fulham would have been done, if not for that paper obstruction. That was why the deal did not pull through again during the last summer transfer. That was 2025. But Tyrique George will leave Chelsea permanently this month. Now, which club is going to do that business? Because for now, we have not heard about any club coming in for Tyrique George. The last time a club came for Tyrique George was Fulham. Except Fulham still want to do the business with Chelsea by signing Tyrique George. You understand? Except they want to do that business. But for now, Tyrique George, I don't know the club that will come in for him. But that permanent deal no go bad. You need them. Because if you look at Chelsea right now, I don't think he has that space. I don't think there will be enough game time for him, a player like him. Because we should not forget, Giovanni Quenda is coming. So a whole lot, even the summer transfer, we are still going to sell and still buy. You understand? So let us see that club that will come in for Tyrique George. Not only Tyrique George, even Axel Disasi and Raheem Sterling. They need to look for a way to let go of those men, to free them to another club. Though to them, especially Sterling, he still want to remain in the circumference of London, especially UK. He wants to remain that area, the Premier League football. He wants to play. But the thing be say, if you look at Premier League right now, look at the clubs that are there. Which Premier League club you think will sign Raheem Sterling? Even the Axel Disasi itself. But we need to. Those are the kind of deals that I think Chelsea might end up doing this January. We might end up selling, even loaning. You understand? So Axel Disasi need to leave. Sterling need to leave. Even this Tyrique George need to leave. You understand? The only thing I enjoy about Tyrique George, it might not be that exciting, but Tyrique George is one player that once he comes up, you think he won't do anything, but he take you unaware and do the unimaginable and do the unthinkable for you. That is Tyrique George. You understand? So it's not going to be a bad one. And also, Chelsea are considering recalling Kendry Paez. It's not a bad one. Already, I have never supported him going to Strasbourg on loan. I wanted this young man to play for one of these English teams. You understand? So that he'll be more physical, you'll be more grinded, he will blend very well. Because even in Strasbourg, they don't be saying they play, but unlike that noise that time, Kendry Paez, the same noise we were giving to the likes of Estaval, but Estaval, at least they show working a little bit. Kendry Paez in the Ecuadorian national team, look at the way he's playing. A lot of noise surrounding these young kids. But how far How far? And I don't know. Let's just see what will happen along the road, whether the loan will be within one of these Premier League clubs. And also, there's something that Liam Rosenior said concerning this transfer decision and all the rest. According to Johnson Sports, he said that Liam Rosenior has already spoken about how decision over signing will be collaborative, and that's during his spell in charge of Chelsea, sister club Strasbourg. No player arrives who he did not want. That means every player that Chelsea sent to Strasbourg was approved by him. Because if you know one time, they no go send and give him. Now waiting they try tell us. So that means in Chelsea, any player that will be coming in, if he doesn't want it, he will not approve it. You understand? That means he no want time. He grab. So that means any player where Chelsea sign, Liam Rosenior is fully involved because it's a collaborative signing. That's both the coach or sporting the owners that go sit down and say, Alpha, see this player, how you see him, you want him, or you no want him. It's left for him to say he wants the player. If he wants the player, they bring. If he doesn't want the player, they let him go. You understand? That means you see him now him talk him. Not be say later on when we don't see some players, we can't they be like, coach not be fine. That's why sometimes if you look at the Maresca something, you'll be like, is it that some of these players that we signed during the summer was Maresca not fully aware? Even the João Pedro, was he not fully aware? So they are fully aware. So Liam Rosenior don't tell us say any player where they come, na player where him he wants. Anyone where no come, na the one where he no wants. Say he no go like work with player where he no wants. So he been doing for Strasbourg. So likely the same thing will happen in Chelsea. But one thing you know is a collaborative decision. Unlike Man City, where Pep decide everything. Just like he pointed Semenyo and they got him Semenyo. But in Chelsea, it's not like that. You don't just point. They see that even though you point, they have to sit down and deliberate on it. Especially if the player fits into their wage structure. Because it's very, very important to them. You see that wage structure is very, very important to these owners. Very, very important. You understand? And not only that, why men we are asleep, things we are happening, transfer we are going on, players we are being signed. I'm talking about the former Chelsea midfielder that was transferred to Atletico Madrid. Now is a Tottenham Hotspur player. Finally, Conor Gallagher is back to the Premier League. I miss this young man. Truth be told, when looking at the way Atletico Madrid play, you would think somebody like Conor Gallagher will fit the style and the playing format of Atletico Madrid. Because he's more of this, I'm not going to use Grigri player, but inside in Grigri, in football, he's sweet somehow. He's physical, very, very physical in his game. He's very physical. The only issue that Gallagher has is finishing, decision making. But when it comes to physicality, when it comes to tackles, when it comes to pressure, like he's there, he's that man. And look at all those characteristics. You would think he would fit into the Atletico Bilbao system of play. But when he went there, I don't know how they made use of him, how they used the player. And look at the end products. Look at how it ended. Now he is going to one of our biggest rivals, Tottenham Hotspur, the noisemakers. So it's not a bad one. So let's see how everything goes. But I think it's a done deal. It's a year we go. Conor Gallagher to Tottenham is a year we go. So it's not a stressful one. But anyhow, success. I wish you good luck, and we'll meet in the Premier League. We'll meet. I don't miss this guy. I don't miss him. Then not only that, let us go outside a little. We are hearing that Fenerbahce are making an offer to sign N'Golo Kante. If now you looking at N'Golo Kante, looking at what he's playing in the Saudi Arabia league, will you still want Chelsea to bring N'Golo Kante for one more season? Do you think we need somebody like N'Golo Kante in Chelsea when we already have somebody like Casado? Because there's something that Chelsea Dodger posted. Look at it. He said, bring him home. Because Transfer News posted it. Look at it on the screen. It said that Fenerbahce have made an offer to sign N'Golo Kante. The Turkish club will meet the midfielder agents tomorrow. Then Chelsea Dodgers screen grabbed it and reposted it and retweeted it and say, bring him home. Bring him home means bring him to Chelsea. Chelsea should go and bring him. If now you go want make N'Golo come back Chelsea. You go want make this kind of midfielder come back Chelsea. Fine, he's a good player, no doubt. But for now, with the way, the structure and the manner which the club they run, I don't think Chelsea will look towards that direction. But if for no bad to if them in reason that matter, N'Golo coming back, pairing with Casado, chai. No think leave N'Golo age. N'Golo still they active. If you need just go and watch some of his clip in Saudi Arabia in this thing competition. N'Golo is still active. N'Golo still dey active. N'Golo na Plutomania is still active, still get steals and composure for midfield. You understand? And not only that, him coming back to Chelsea, Casado, it's not that Casado doesn't know what he's doing. At least Casado will learn in a softer way to tackle. Because it's N'Golo go tackle you, but in tackle, you always win am. You need to be aggressive when you tackle. But anyhow, I don't think Chelsea will look towards that direction. So Chelsea Dodger, don't think of it. I know you want somebody like that in the club, but don't worry. These new owners, they will not look towards that direction. So guys, that will be all for now. And for Arsenal fans complaining that Liam Rosenior is saying that Wednesday game is a small game, calm down. Babasi acknowledged on her yesterday during a press conference, saying respect on her, saying respect Arteta. I don't know why I just the complaints. They talk as if Liam Rosenior talking her down. Calm down. Make tomorrow reach. If I win, to no wahala. But make tomorrow reach. Thank you very much, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like this video. 50K sub. You can make it happen. If they bring like 100 subscribers a day, 50K no far again now. Thank you very much. I remain your boy Peters. Don't forget to like, share, and you know the thing now.